Good morning. Good morning. I think we're live, guys. Thanks for being on today. Good morning. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm running a few minutes late. I just wanted to give everyone a chance to jump on. Good morning. Let's see. We have Anna, Alexandra, Amanda, Dina, Manon, Amy, Colleen. What's up, Colleen? Emily, Heather, Nicole, Shelly, Amanda, Joseph, Donna. Is that my mom, Donna? Let's see. That is my mom, Donna. Hi, mom. Stacy, Stephanie. What's up, you guys? Can everybody hear me okay? Is microphone working all right? Microphone's working okay? What's up? So hopefully this time works for you. I really just try to play around with times for webinars. Um, Sunday morning is probably not the best time for me. Thinking now, going forward, I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't schedule this on Sunday mornings. Sunday mornings, I just kind of like to, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, it'll be good for us to learn, and I'm excited to teach you guys because that's just what I love to do is share my knowledge and teach with you just some really cool things that I've been working on, and I just want to share that and spread the love and spread the knowledge. Okay, you said it right. Oh, what's up? Okay, cool, good. I'm glad I said it right. So you can hear me. We're good. Where are you guys calling in from? Where's everybody calling in from? Can you tell me where you're at? I know it's early out on the West Coast. Let's see. We've got New York, Raleigh, North Carolina, Largo, Florida, Toronto, Canada, Janesville, Wisconsin, Seattle, Quebec City, Wisconsin, Old Bridge, New Jersey, San Jose, California, Wisconsin, Syracuse, New York, Minnesota, Lakeville, Minnesota, Raleigh, North Carolina, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Woodland, California, Kansas City, Pennsylvania, Oklahoma City, and Wisconsin. Wow. Okay. And Baltimore. Sorry, I think I got some sort of a dog hair or something in my mouth. We have two boxers, and they are the best. But our one boxer, our female, she sheds like crazy. Good. Mom and dad are currently driving home from Arizona. They're in Iowa. So, guys, my name is Sarah Tri. I live in Door County, Wisconsin, which, if you look at Wisconsin, right, if you look at the state of Wisconsin, which I guess if you're looking at me, it'd be this way, right? Because I think you look at me opposite. I'm not sure. Anyways, this little peninsula that jets up into Lake Michigan and creates this bay here, which is called Green Bay. The city of Green Bay actually sits here at the bottom of this. Well, this peninsula is called Door County, and it's really touristy and it's really gorgeous, and the landscape is amazing. But there's not a lot of full time work because it's super touristy. But this is where we live. This is where we've lived for 5 years. And we've lived here because of network marketing and because of the fact that we can be online entrepreneurs and live wherever we want. So let's see, back in 2015, July of 2015, Adam, my boyfriend and I, we decided to buy a fifth wheel camper, renovate the camper, like totally gut it, renovate it because those campers are really ugly. And we traveled the country for 7 months. And even after traveling the country for 7 months, we went from Wisconsin all the way out to Seattle, and we stopped all along the way. And then we went from Seattle all the way down to San Diego, stopped all along the way. And then we went from San Diego all the way to Texas, and we stayed in San Antonio, Texas for 3 months just to get some routine and stability. And then we made our way back up to Wisconsin. We never made it to the East Coast, but we traveled most of the country. And I will say that it felt so good to come home, and Door County is definitely home. And this is definitely the place, this is where we want to live. So that says a lot, I think, about this place. But also, it says a lot about freedom and living life by design. You guys, that trip was amazing. So we took this fifth wheel camper, and Adam took out the bunk room in the back, and he turned that into an office for me to work. So network marketing has completely changed my life. Being an online entrepreneur, especially in the network marketing industry, has completely changed my life because I'm able to help people and I'm able to mentor people and I'm able to create my own hours and create freedom, but really do something that gives me purpose and passion and truly makes an impact with people, right? So, for those of you that are on the call, I know that you are also in network marketing because I targeted you to be on this call because I knew that you would get a lot out of this call. So I know that you're with some sort of network marketing company. So I just want to say welcome. We are all the same kind of people. And I love network marketers because we are people who are go-getters. We are people that want something more out of life. We are people that are sick of settling. We are people that are willing to sacrifice to create a better lives for ourselves and for our families. Hence, why we're jumping on a call Sunday morning to learn and to grow ourselves and to grow our business, right? So give yourselves a pat on the back for that. But so today, before I kind of get into what I'm talking about today, I've been doing network marketing full time for 4.5 years. And I have created a multi six figure business. I've earned multi six figures for the past 3 years. And recently, I have been creating, well, I shouldn't say recently, it's probably been over the last couple years. I've been really working to create a more, I don't want to say automated, it is kind of an automated system, but I've been really working to create more of an email driven system that helps me reach more people and impact more people. So we're also going to talk a little bit about that as well, which is really cool. So, but today, the main focus of today is to talk about Instagram shout out. So how many of you guys are on Instagram? And if you're on Instagram, I hope you are. And do you use it regularly? And give me your handle. Just throw your handle in the chat box because I want to know that you're on Instagram, that you're using it to build your business, because I believe Instagram is an incredible platform that we all need to be using. There are so many people on Instagram, and it's so easy, in my opinion, to connect with people on Instagram if you're finding the right people. If you're having a hard time connecting on Instagram, it's because you are not finding the right people, and or you just haven't really nailed down your niche yet. Okay. So Instagram is my jam, and I think that it should be your jam too. And we're going to talk about that, how to use Instagram shout out. So let me just share my screen and get my slides out here so we can get the show on the road. So today, I promise to over promise and to over deliver. So that's like my motto lately. I've been listening to a lot of Grant Cardone, Be Obsessed or Be Average. I'm sure you guys know that dude, Uncle G. But he's always inspiring me to give more and to be more and to be the best version of myself. So I promise you that you will take a lot away from today and you will learn a lot about Instagram shout outs. And I promise you that you are going to be able to take that and use that in your business and grow your Instagram and grow your list. Okay. So that is what I do. For those of you who have been on my webinars or who have worked with me, possibly you're on my team or you've worked with me in some sort of capacity, you know that I give you steps to be successful, right? I'm giving you the steps to be successful. Like I don't hold any secrets back, you guys. Like I'm giving you everything. Everything. I'm giving you all of it. I'm laying it on the line, but it's up to you to actually execute it. It's up to you to put that foot forward and execute. I cannot execute for you, right? You guys know that. You guys know that. You have to be the one to execute. Okay. So, my goal for you today and always is to dream bigger and impact more people. So that's why we're talking about this topic, because I believe, sorry, I just got out of the present mode. There we go. Because I believe that if you dream bigger, you can impact more. And if you know how to use Instagram and you know how to get to the right people, you can absolutely impact more people, dream bigger, build your business, take it to the next level, and get your message out there. We all have a unique story. Every single one of us has a unique voice. We have a unique story. And I think when we start to put ourselves out there on social media, the doubts can creep in, and we can think that we don't have anything unique to share, or there's nobody that gets us, or there's nobody that will understand or relate to our story. But I'm here to tell you that that's bullshit. That you are unique and you have a unique story, and every single one of us can impact more people. But we have to put it out there. We have to be willing to share our story. We have to be willing to connect with the right people and to execute on this system that I'm going to teach you. Okay, so here's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Facebook or Instagram. We're going to talk about what the fuck is a shout out? Like, what is this? What is this shout out thing, anyways? Because I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. And how do you find them? And them meaning shout outs. How do you find shout outs? Rules and guidelines that I've kind of put together over my experiences, and then how to make the most of it, how to make the most of your shout out. Okay. So since starting shout outs this year in January 2017, my email list has grown by 1,500 people. So in network marketing, a lot of times we have a contact list, or we use an application that kind of sorts our contacts. I have been moving away from that, and I use an email list provider. I use a system called ConvertKit, and basically someone opts into my email list, and I send automated emails. I send a weekly email to my list to build relationships. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of talking about when I mentioned at the beginning a more automated process. So since January, I have grown my list by just over 1,500. Okay, so this is nothing epic, but 1,500 is a lot of new people on one list. I am very much a fan of quality over quantity. Okay. So no, this number is not 15,000, it's 1,500, but these are 1,500 very targeted leads that are interested in what I'm selling. They're interested in working with me. Okay. Because of shout outs, this is just a byproduct. I've grown my list. That's the whole goal of a shout out for me, is to grow my list, is to get somebody's email information. Or maybe in your case, if you don't have an email provider yet, your case is to get someone to fill out a form or get someone to join a Facebook group. And we're going to talk about that. But as a byproduct of them getting on my list, I've grown my following over all of my Instagram accounts. I have several. I've grown my following by over 4,000 new people who are following me because of shout outs. Okay. So the goal in the shout out is to grow my list. The following is just the byproduct. Okay. So now let's talk about Facebook versus Instagram. So I've used Facebook ads a lot in my time as a network marketer. I think that they are I think that they work. I'm sure a lot of you are on this call because of Facebook ads. And I use Facebook ads for this call because I want to convince you to start using more Instagram versus Facebook paid ads. Okay. So when I'm talking about shout outs, which we're going to talk about here in a second, I'm talking about paid shout outs. Like I'm paying an account to post something promotional for me. So now when I looked at my most recent campaigns on Facebook ads over probably the last 3 or 4 months, my Facebook conversion rate, and conversion rate means how many people actually clicked through to get on my list. The average was $3.82. And I'll tell you what, that is a combination of 6 different campaigns. And those campaigns ranged from the very bottom being $1.28 per conversion, all the way up to $12.57 per conversion. I also had a $4.70 conversion in there, and then somewhere in the $1 and $2 I had for the rest of them. And a conversion, again, that's what I'm paying to get someone on my list. So on average, I'm paying $3.82 to get somebody on my list using Facebook ads. That's a lot of money, you guys. If you take my 1,500, figure and you divide that by $3.82, that's not that many leads. Okay. right? Is that what I'm trying to say? No, I'm sorry. If you take 1,500, because that's how many new people have gotten on my list because of Instagram leads, Instagram shout outs. If you take 1,500 times $3.82, that is a lot of money to spend to increase your list by 1,500. That's what I'm saying. Now, when I use Instagram shout outs, my conversion rate is much lower. I'm only paying an average of 73 cents per person getting on my list. Okay. I just want to jump in the chat box because I want to make sure that we are understanding this. Okay. I don't see any questions. Okay, good. Okay, good. I really wanted to, let's see if I can do this. Okay. You guys can still see it. Okay, good. Okay, that actually works better. Okay, so huge difference, right? So we're understanding the huge difference. So on average, I pay $3.82 using Facebook ads to get one person on my list. In Instagram shout outs, I'm paying an average of 73 cents per person to get on my list. Okay. No, not signing up yet, Colleen. So this is getting on my list. This is like a targeted lead. This is someone getting on my list. Okay. So let's talk about what a Facebook shout out is, or I'm sorry, what a Instagram shout out is. What the fuck is an Instagram shout out? So there's many ways to get a shout out. Okay, so there's a paid shout out. That's what I'm talking about today is a paid shout out. There's also a featured shout out. Do you ever see on big accounts, whatever big accounts or big brands that you follow, sometimes they'll repost someone's stuff. That's called a featured shout out. They're featuring someone who has posted a picture of their product and they like what that picture looks like because that picture fits that company's brand. And they're like, we want to share this customer's perspective because it fits our brand and we think it's going to relate to our customers. So that's a way to get in front of people and to get a shout out as a featured shout out. There's also something called a shout for shout, which means that you are exchanging shout outs with someone else who maybe has similar followers to you. Today, we are focusing on that paid shout out. Okay, so the paid shout out. Here's an example of an account that I use all the time for paid shout outs, Meal Prep Daily. I use them all the time. She's wonderful. And I always am promoting my classes on this page. She charges $25 for 3 hours. It's an incredible deal. One of the best deals out there. Okay, so here's what my shout out looks like. Do you guys see this picture here? Meal prep masterclass. That's the picture in what I've put out there. That's what she's doing. She's posting that. She's also putting my link in her bio, which we'll talk about. Okay, that's what a shout out is. She's shouting me out. She posts this for 3 hours with my link in her bio for 3 hours so that her followers, her 188,000 followers, can see what I'm promoting. Okay. Now that was actually back in January, and her Instagram has grown significantly. She's up to 225,000 since then. Okay. So I still use her. Okay. So how do you find your shout out? So this is what I want to teach you how to do is how do you find an account where you can give them your promotional content and do a shout out? Okay, so here's what you need to ask yourself when you're looking for an account to use a shout out. You need to ask yourself, who is my target audience? And that should actually say my. But when I'm saying this to you, who is your target audience? Think of this as like I'm asking you this question. Who is your target audience? Okay, so you have to be clear on who you're targeting. Are you targeting moms? Are you targeting nurses? Are you targeting, women who work in the corporate 9 to 5? Are you targeting women who don't have kids? Are you targeting dog owners? Are you targeting women who need help with their wrinkles? Are you targeting people who need to lose weight? Who are you targeting? What is it about them, right? What do they like? Okay, so if you think about your person that you're targeting, and then you need to think, who do they follow? Who are they following on Instagram? You guys want to know the best way to figure this out? Go on Instagram and go stalk some profiles. Find someone that looks like your perfect customer and or business partner that you want to join your team. Who is that person? Find their specific account on Instagram and then click on who they're following. Who are they following? That's going to lead you to some accounts that maybe you can do a shout out on. Who do they follow? What do they want in their life? What do they want out of life? That's going to give you clues in who they follow. Okay. And then also, who do they trust? What is an account that they trust? What is a brand that they trust? Because you want to find an account that when you put out your promotional content on this account, that someone who sees that thinks, yeah, I trust Meal Prep Daily, and I trust that they are going to choose someone who has something good to offer to post on their page. So you got to keep that in mind. It's not just about how big the account is or whatever. It's really about, is there engagement? Are they trusting these people? Does it seem like this is a good brand that you even want to be associated with? Okay. Yeah. Donna says women over 50. Awesome. So you're targeting women over 50. So women over 50, who do they follow? Are they on Instagram? I'm sure there's quite a few on Instagram, but I guarantee most of the women over 50 on Instagram are just following, not necessarily posting. So you got to figure out, who do they follow? Who do they trust? What brands do they love? Okay? Now, this is good. So, when you find one account, you find them all. So this is cool. I love this. Once you find an account such as Meal Prep Daily that you love, you click on this little arrow here next to the follow or following button, and Instagram is going to give you suggestions on other accounts that are similar. How about that? You find one, you find them all. Okay. So this is how I always find my shout outs for whatever group that I'm working on. Currently, if you go to my main Instagram, Sarah Try Fitness, currently I'm promoting a free detox class, like learning how to detox. Okay. So currently, when I was doing this past couple weeks, when I'm doing shout outs for this promotion for this detox, I'm looking for detox accounts. So if I click in the search function and I just type in detox, I find a page called Detox Page. Okay, awesome. And if I click the down button, I'm going to find all sorts of other accounts that are very similar to this particular account and similar to the amount of followers and or people who follow them, right? That's how Instagram does that. It's like similar people follow and it's a similar audience. Okay, so you find one, you find them all. Now, in order to pick the right shout out, you have to do some research. So this takes some work. This isn't just a find them, get the shout out. You have to look and see, what is the engagement like on these posts? What are they like? Like, so if you go to Meal Prep Daily, we'll just use that as an example. What is the engagement like on Meal Prep Daily? What is her engagement like? How many likes is she getting? How many comments is she getting? She gets quite a few comments. She gets good engagement. Okay. That's why that one works so well. Who are the followers on that account? So when you go to that account, obviously you can click on who's following. And you're not going to sit there and go through 200,000 followers, obviously, but you can just kind of click through and you can see names of people, you can see pictures, and you can easily tell just by a quick couple scrolls, maybe just clicking on a few people here and there. You can easily tell who their audience is and who is following them. And then you get to decide, is that the right following for me? Is that who I want to put my promotion in front of? Okay. So remember this, a large following doesn't always mean big numbers. You guys, you have to understand that If you put your promotion in front of a group that is not your target audience, you will not get the results that you want from the shout out. Okay. So you have to understand that yes, a number such as 220,000 is great, or a number like 2 million is great. But if there's no engagement on that account, because let's be honest, how many big accounts are out there due to some spamming thing or whatever they do to grow followers and the engagement sucks? Like it's all just a front, right? Do your homework before you do the shout outs. I have done several shout outs where it hasn't done anything. It's flopped because I haven't taken the time to do my homework. Do your homework. A large following doesn't always mean big numbers. So ask yourself the question, what is the engagement like and who are the followers on that account? Okay. And then you ask for the shout out, guys. It's as easy as this. You ask for the shout out. Okay. It's simple. So you look for the best contact. So we're going to stick with my example, Meal Prep Daily. And she says right there in her bio, ads, and then she puts an email. Okay. So I'm going to email her. You can also, if there's no email there, you can click send message. Okay. Sometimes people will have what's called Kik. Kik is a message app. It's, I don't even really know how to call it. It's just like some sort of message app that you can like, talk with people all over the world. It's like a text messaging app. Okay. So you can download Kik and contact people via Kik. So it's either going to be send them an email, send them a direct message on Instagram, or send them a Kik. So look for the best contact, because if they do shout outs, they're going to already tell you the best way to contact them. So if you want to, get like with them quicker and get a response quicker, use their best contact information. And guys, keep it simple. Here's what I say in the message to people. Now, this one here, Meal Prep Daily, she is promoting that she does ads. Not all of them do that. Some of them just have an email. So when they are already saying, yes, I do ads, I'll just say, hey, I'm interested in doing a shout out. Can you send me, how much you charge? And sometimes I'll put in a little note about what my shout out is going to be about, because many times they're going to ask you, what is your shout out about? So I'll say, hey, I'm interested in doing a shout out. I have a free class coming up, a free 4-day class about meal prep. And I thought that your audience would really enjoy this free class because, she's a meal prep account. And how much do you charge? Okay, that's as simple as you keep it. If they don't really promote that they do ads, I ask a very simple question. I say, hey, I love your account. I'm interested in doing a paid shout out with you. Do you offer paid shout outs? Do you do paid shout outs? Something as simple as that. Okay, you have to keep it simple, guys. You have to keep it simple. You don't need to send them a paragraph or an email. These people are super busy. They have huge Instagram accounts. Keep it simple. Make it manageable for them. And then making it manageable for yourself, you need to track it. Okay. So here's what I found about shout outs and looking for accounts is that you need to 10x it. So for all of my Grant Cardone fans out there, you need to 10x how many messages you're sending out about shout outs, because number one, not everybody's going to get back to you. Number two, you're not going to like the prices on all of the shout outs. So it may not be in your price range, so you can't go with them. Okay. So you need to 10x your shout outs. If you want to do 2 shout outs, you probably need to find 20 accounts that you're messaging. That would be my suggestion. And you need to track it. And this is why you need to track it, because let's say you email someone and their email is different than what their Instagram account is. And they message you back and they're like, yeah, we do this, this, and this. And you're like, oh shit, what Instagram account was that? Because what I do when someone comes back to me and gives me what their rates are, I'm like, oh, well, okay, now I'm going to go back and now I'm going to look at their account and I'm going to see, because then you can match up how much they charge with the engagement, with their followers, all that stuff. Okay. So you need to track it so that you don't have to ask, hey, what's your Instagram account again? You're the one reaching out to them. That just makes you look bad. I've done that. Don't do that. It's just silly. Okay. So make sure you track it. Okay. One thing that I want to add here, and Jessica, I'll get to your question here about price soon. One thing I want to add that I didn't mention at the beginning is when we're talking Facebook versus Instagram, when you think about Facebook ads, and I'm saying this because I think this is really important, and I know I'm kind of backtracking a little bit, but when we're talking about Facebook ads versus Instagram shout outs, Facebook ads have so many rules. How many of you have been denied a Facebook ad and you're like so frustrated because you can't get it approved for whatever reason? Facebook has all these rules. When you do an Instagram shout out, it's really just based on that account. Like if they think it's okay to post, they're going to post it. So you can do a shout out of a before and after picture, whether you're selling skincare or weight loss, a before and after picture. Facebook doesn't let you do that. You can put as much freaking text on the picture as you want. Facebook doesn't let you do that. Okay. So I just want to throw that out there also, because I think that's a really valid point. Okay. So let's move on to next slide. Okay, so I think we're talking about price here. Okay, yeah, price. So Jessica, you're just 2 steps ahead of me. So how much are you willing to spend? Okay, so obviously you need to know what your personal budget is for advertising and what you're willing to spend. But here's a good rule of thumb. You never want to pay over $1 per lead. Okay, so a lead is someone who gets on your list. A customer is someone who is on your list that buys. So basically you take someone from a follower or an interested party, you turn them into a lead, you get them on your list, and then you turn a lead into a customer. That's how a sales funnel works. It goes from follower slash interested party to lead. A lead is someone on your list, and then to a paying customer. That is a sales funnel. So, rule of thumb is to never spend over $1 per lead on Instagram shoutouts. Now, when you're on Facebook, you're going to spend over $1 per lead. You're just going to. So, for example, a $20 shout out needs to land 20 leads. Is that possible? You have to ask yourself that. You have to ask yourself that. Okay. So I'm looking at Meal Prep Daily and I'm like, okay, Sarah, you have a free meal prep class and you're going to advertise to people who follow a meal prep account. Chances are good, and she charges $25. Chances are good that out of the 200,000 people, that are following her, chances are real good that you're going to get 25 people. So you're only paying $1 per lead. I mean, chances are really good you're going to get 50 people. You know why? Because you are so targeted on the audience, because you've done your homework, because you're offering something that audience is very much interested in. Okay. So now if you're in the business of selling makeup or skincare, there are so many Instagram accounts that are like pretty and girly and about fashion. Go find those accounts and go talk about your product or your promotion there. Okay. There is big accounts for everything. Okay. So Amber, ConvertKit is, what do I pay? It depends on your list. ConvertKit, the price change depends on your list. I think it starts at $29 to start with ConvertKit. Okay. So here's the questions that you need to ask when you're doing a shout out. So these are really important, and these are things that I've learned. I've learned these things the hard way. So I'm telling you these so that you can be prepared and not get juked and or have a bad experience. Okay. So you need to ask these questions. Will you post again during my shout out? And what I mean by that is if Meal Prep Daily promises me 3 hours, is my post going to be first for the whole 3 hours, or are they going to post something else? For $25, if she posted something else, I guess I probably wouldn't be that mad. But now if it was $200, I would hope that I would get the full 3 hours at the top spot. Okay. Now I recently did a shout out on a page called Detox Page, which has close to 3 million followers. And she charges $200 for 3 hours. And she told me that I will keep it up for 2 hours. I will keep your post up for 2 hours with you as the front runner, but then I have to post another thing or something after 2 hours. And so I had to agree to that. But it was good for me to ask the question because I knew what I was getting into. Another question to ask, are you willing to add my link to your bio? That's huge, guys, because when you talk about your link for someone to link up to, because if you're doing a shout out to get people onto your list, which is really what the point of a shout out is, you need to link up to your bio. You need to have something linked up. Okay, so let me just talk about this. I see a lot of shout outs of people saying, drop your email below. If you're interested, drop your email below. And then there's hundreds of emails. You guys, that is going to take you hours to filter through. And then you're spending all of this time with all of these people that probably just want something for free anyways. Unless you're doing a free group, unless it's a free group or a free something, okay? But I see a lot of shout outs for join my program or join this, and it's a ton of emails. And I just shake my head because I'm like, that is going to take that person hours, if not days, to go through all those emails and to go through all those conversations with all those people to maybe get one sale. You need to have a better way. You need to have a link that filters people, whether the link is to directly to a Facebook group, directly to a Google Plus group, directly to get onto your list to get the free opt-in that you're offering, or maybe it's to a Google form. Okay, you need to have some sort of link. And Instagram, in the actual context, the text, you can't link up in the text. It doesn't link up. So you need to always refer people back up to the link. So it's really good when an account will say, yeah, I'll add your link to my bio. Sometimes they charge an extra $10. It's worth it, guys. It's worth it because then that prospect has the opportunity to go click versus trying to figure out, especially if it's a Google form, how to type in that whole icky, yucky URL. A link is so key to getting conversions. Okay. Another question you can ask, if you're into this sort of thing, will you send me insights after my post? Insights are like how many comments, how much engagement, how many likes. I don't know if you're into that sort of thing. Maybe you save that sort of thing so that you know if that time was a good time to post. Maybe you're really big into tracking, and we're going to talk about that. Okay. And then I always ask them, what is the best time to post on your page? When do you get the most engagement? I ask the account that, what is the best time to post on your page? And sometimes they give me a good, pretty good answer. Sometimes they're just like, at night, it just depends. Okay. But it's worth asking the questions. Okay. My free groups I run via Facebook. I run free groups via Facebook. Okay, so let's move on here. So guys, this is key, and you just need to observe what is happening. So before you even commit to a shout out, I want you to observe. So you have the pricing information. So before you just say, yes, I'll take it, I want you to observe. I want you to go to that account, and I want you to make a note to check that account a couple times per day. And I want you can even ask that account owner, hey, when's your next shout out? I'd like to just see how it looks and what the engagement is. And they'll tell you when their next scheduled shout out is. But I want you to observe What's happening when someone does a shout out? What are other people doing? What are they saying? How does that particular audience respond to a shout out? Okay, so again, this is part of your research. This is part of making sure that you are, you know, picking the right account. So if you observe and you see what other people are posting, you see how that audience is responding, it's either going to be a good response or a bad response. And you're either going to know what to do or what not to do. Okay, so observe. And then, of course, track your shit. You guys have to track this. So I know I said that it's up to you if you want to ask for insights. I don't really necessarily track insights, but here's what I do track. I track what time I'm posting it, how much I spent, obviously what day. I'm tracking what picture I used. I'm tracking how many new followers I got on my account. So that means that I have to go to my account and I have to see how many followers I have before the shout out. And then I have to go to my account and see how many followers I have after the shout out. And then, of course, I'm tracking how many new subscribers I've gotten onto my list, onto my email list. So, of course, then before the shout out goes out, I go to my email list to ConvertKit and I see how many people are on my list. And then after, I see how many people are on my list. And I have a specific tag for that specific shout out. Okay. So I know specifically for that list. Okay. So track it. You have to track it. Okay. I also even go as far as to track unique visits to whatever landing page that I'm on. So I use a service called Leadpages, and that's where my landing page is for any sort of free opt-in that I'm offering. And Leadpages tracks unique visitors. So before my shout out goes out, I will see how many unique visitors have already been on. And then after my shout out, I see how many unique visitors have been there. Why? Because I want to take that number and I want to say, okay, I had 300 people come to this page. And based on my numbers in ConvertKit of how many people subscribed, I only had 100 people subscribe. So out of 300 who clicked on the link, only 100 subscribed. So out of that shout out, out of that audience, I only had a 33% conversion rate. So I'm tracking this. And this, why do I track it? Because that helps me. That helps me figure out if it's a good shout out or not, if I want to use them again. Okay. So, where should you send your people? So we've talked a little bit about this, but I just want to make sure that we're touching on this. So again, link in bio. You have to have a link in your bio. Where should we send our people? You can either send them to a Google form, and you guys make the Google form so easy. If you don't have a email provider set up yet, fine, do a Google form and just ask for name and email and maybe give them like a few options, not typing, but just a checkbox or whatever option. So you have some sort of idea of who they are. You can either link them, you can also link them up to a Facebook group. If you're doing a free group, you can say, just click on the group and request to join. You can do that too. Or you can always link them up to an email list, and that's what I do. But again, the link has got to be in your bio. Okay, so Anna asked, do you ever use the same pic and ad for a different page shout out? Oh yeah, so I use a lot of the same captions and same picture. Yep, totally. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Nicole, you have to use your phone for Instagram. You can't really post and or engage on Instagram if you're using your computer. Okay. Okay, so Amber says, save for your group. You are looking for people. You are looking for people that starts on March 20th, Monday, March 20th, which is tomorrow. When would you have started looking for? I would be starting to look for pages probably 3 or 4 weeks before, because I like to promote on pages a good 10 days before my group starts. And of course, the beginning is going to be the toughest, you guys, because you're trying to find pages. But once you do it a couple times, like once you do your free thing or whatever you're doing or whatever you're offering, once you do it a couple times, you're going to get pages that actually work, and you're going to see what works and what doesn't. And every month you're going to get better. Okay. Okay. All right. So you guys, this is how you do it. This is how you make the most of your Instagram shout out, your page shout out. Okay. You can also have the same picture that you did for the shout out. You can have that as the first picture on your profile, just so people know that they're in the right spot. You can also do that as well. Okay. So here we go. Option number one going forward, you guys can continue to figure this all out on your own, right? So you can go out and figure out how to create an opt in. You can go buy a course to figure out how to create a free opt in, like a free ebook or a PDF or a free group that is connected to your email provider. Okay. You can go out and figure out what email provider to use and learn how to use it. You can go and figure out how to create an opt-in link and use lead pages and then connect that back to your website. You can go out and figure out how to sell via email. You can go out and figure out how to write emails and sell via email marketing after someone has gotten onto your list. You can go out and learn via courses how to brand yourself and attract people to you. Because let's be honest, if you do an Instagram shout out and someone comes back to your page because it's linked up in the caption to your page, which it should be, you need to have a good brand that people are attracted to. You want to make people want to follow you. You want to be something that people are like, yes, I want to follow them. You can go out and you can learn how to use lead pages or landing pages. You can go out and learn on your own how to get featured on Instagram. You can learn all the ins and outs of Instagram. Okay. You can do that all on your own. Of course, all that information is out there. Or you can take the fast lane with me, option two. You can save time, you can save energy, you can save frustrations, and you can save money, and you can build your freaking business if you take the fast lane with me. With me. You guys, that's when I created this concept called tribe marketing. I cannot tell you how long I have been working on this concept and wanting to put it out there, because this is the first opportunity for anybody to hear about tribe marketing, learn about tribe marketing, and have the invite to join tribe marketing as a founding member. So tribe marketing is building your unique tribe via email marketing, attraction branding, and Instagram. It is a club for network marketers who want a more automated lead generation funnel to grow their business. I'm going to repeat that. Tribe Marketing is a club for network marketers who want a more automated lead generation funnel to grow their business. This is going to save the hands-on relationship building until after they commit and join your tribe. Tribe Marketing is a membership community, and I am inviting you today to be a founding member. So here's how it works. It's going to be via Facebook group, and every single week you are going to get a new weekly video. A weekly video that tells you how to use ConvertKit, a weekly video that tells you how to write emails, a weekly video that teaches you how to use landing pages, a weekly video that goes more in depth about Instagram branding or attraction branding. A new video will be released every single week by Thursday, and the videos will be no longer than 20 minutes because let's be honest, we are all crazy busy. I'm a full-time network marketer. Many of you are full-time network marketers and or part-time network marketers. You are busy. You have a family. You have a business. Maybe you have a full-time job. You got a ton of stuff going on. So I'm releasing a new video every day Thursday or every week Thursday so that you then have the weekend to process and digest. And these videos will be no longer than 20 minutes so that they are easy, digestible, and doable for you. You guys, to create an automated funnel system, if I go back here, to create a more automated lead generation funnel, that does not happen overnight. That does not happen in 1 month. It takes time, especially because you already have a business that is up and running and you cannot stop the wheels there. So by me giving you a 20-minute video that teaches you every single week. You are going to build on it every single week. And within 3 months, you'll have an automated sales funnel. Within 6 months, you're going to be building momentum and getting more people on your list and making more sales, getting more people to join your team, and having more time freedom. You guys, problem number one as network marketers, we spend too much time in a conversation with a prospect before they commit and join. Yes? How many of you get so frustrated because you talk and talk and talk and talk with someone, and then they decide not to join, or they ignore you, or they change their mind, or whatever? Life happens. Someone gets sick, someone gets a divorce, someone has a baby. We spend too much time in that conversation with a prospect before they join. So what's the solution? What's the solution to problem number one? We learn how to take a hands-off approach of building the relationship in the beginning. We take a different approach to building that relationship and trust before they join, to get them to join. We create an email sequence, an automated email sequence that shows who we truly are, so that we can still connect with that person. But we don't have to spend the one-on-one time with them. We save our one-on-one time and energy for the people who say yes. Problem number two is that we attempt to sign all the people, not having a clear direction on who we target day to day. We attempt to sign all the people. Why do we attempt to sign all the people, you guys? Because we're passionate and we want to build our freaking business and we want to create a different life for ourselves. But when we try to sign all the people, we are not connecting with the right people. And I want to teach you how to connect with the right people. I want to teach you how to brand yourself and be yourself via email marketing, via Instagram. Okay, I want to teach you how to do that. It's called attraction branding. If you follow me, you know that my brand has changed over the last 3 or 4 months because I have been putting a ton of work and effort into it. Problem number three, as network marketers, we do not have enough people coming to us. That should say coming to us. Sorry, we missed a word. We do not have enough people coming to us saying, I'm in. We need to have more targeted leads. We need to have people who understand what we're offering so that when they're ready to come to us, they come to us and say, I'm in. And then when they say, I'm in, that's when you start the hands-on one-on-one relationship with them. We need a more automated process to give them the details of what we do and what we offer so that we have more people coming to us saying, I'm in. Problem number four, we allow too many people to slip through the cracks. And this is tough. And you guys, this is why it's hard to build a network marketing business, because we are talking to a ton of people and people slip through the cracks. But what if there was a solution? What if there was an email management system such as ConvertKit that I use, that all of those 1,500 people that are leads, that are targeted leads, never leave my list until they say, yes, Sarah, I want to unsubscribe because I no longer want to learn from you and or be part of your tribe. They click unsubscribe, not me. They never fall through the cracks. I never allow someone to fall through the cracks because of this system. So what's the solution? You buy an online program from an expert who is building an online business themselves, right? You can go out and buy a program to learn how to create an email system. You can buy an online program to figure out how to write emails and to sell your product so that people are saying I'm in. You can go and buy an online program that teaches you about branding. You can go and buy an online program that teaches you how to have a sales funnel and an email list and an opt-in page. You can buy all those programs. They're all available. Guys, I've bought them all. But then you have problem number 5. You buy a program and it's hard to implement. It takes forever. You feel overwhelmed and it's hard to connect the dots within your business. Why is it hard to connect the dots within our business? Because we are network marketers. We are not selling a course or something that is ours. We're selling someone else's product. So we have to change the sales funnel. It's different as network marketers. It is different. I have been working on this for years to figure this out. And that's when the concept of tribe marketing was born. Tribe marketing. Okay, so remember all these courses that I'm telling you about? I've taken them all. I've taken courses from Chalene Johnson, Marie Forleo, Liz Ryder, Lewis House, James Wedmore, Amy Porterfield, Mike Dillard, Zach Spuckler, Shannon Monson, Coach Glitter, Ray and Jessica Higdon, Mari Smith, Natalie Jill, and Ash Amberjay. Ash's J is cut off. I promise I do know how to spell her last name. I looked it up like 20 times. But these are all people that I've learned from over the years. I am constantly learning and growing because I'm so passionate about creating a more automated funnel that makes network marketing more fun and doable. And it allows you to attract the right people that come to your business. It allows you to attract people that want to work in your business, that want to make a difference, people who are targeted, who are filtered, who want to work. Even if it's a client, how many of you have clients that don't want to put in the work that you're begging to join you? You want clients who actually give a shit, right? You want people on your team who actually give a shit. Yes? So you can be a founding member of Tribe Marketing. Tribe Marketing is a membership community. And yes, there is a cost. I am going to teach you all of this stuff. We're going to talk about all what's included here in a second. But the founding member price is $16 per month or $159 per year plus a call with me. Okay, which is pretty cool. So let me just get this offer up here because you should see. Let's see. So I only have 20 memberships available at this price. So I have it up so you can click and you can join. And this price is only good for the 15 minutes that we have left together. That is it. Okay. This price is only good. And I'll tell you what the normal price is if you decide to wait and think about it. So again, I want to tell you that I overpromise and overdeliver. When you overpromise, you overdeliver because I am so passionate about helping you get your message out there because I know that you have a message and you connect with different people than I connect with. There is so much room for success at the top, and I want you to build your network marketing business differently. Okay? So I'm going to over deliver. I'm going to promise you that you are going to have a sales funnel, a working sales funnel done and ready that is building momentum in 6 months. 3 months, you're probably going to launch it, but it's going to take another 3 months to really get momentum and energy flowing into it. But it is going to make the difference in your 2017. So my goal for you, I'm going to repeat this. My goal for you is to dream bigger and impact more. We cannot impact more people if we are doing one-on-one prospecting. I'm sorry, but that business model is outdated and old. Yes, you need to build relationships in network marketing, 100% hands down. But you can do it in a different way. You can do it in a more automated way. And you get to build that one-on-one relationship after the person is already committed, which is how it should be. Your time is valuable. And I want you to dream bigger and impact more people. So again, you can figure this out on your own, or you can take the fast lane with me. You can take the fast lane by joining Tribe Marketing, which again, it's building your unique tribe via email marketing, attraction branding, and Instagram. Okay? And I want to read this again to you. It's a club, not a dub. My C and my L are really close together, or my assistant just wrote it wrong. It's a club of network marketers who want a more automated lead generation funnel to grow their business. A more automated lead generation funnel. Guys, this is how you get filtered, targeted leads who want to say yes, who come to you and say yes. Saving the hands-on relationship building after they commit and join your tribe. Okay. Oops. So here's the standard member price. Here's what I'm normally charging. But since this is the launch and since I'm opening this up to founding members, you get it cheaper. But the standard price is going to be $36 per month or $360 per year and a call with me. But I am offering this to you guys at $16 per month, $159 for the year, and a call with me. This is the standard price. This is the pricing after this call. This is what you'll pay after this call if you want to be a part of Tribe Marketing. So again, here's what you get. You get a new weekly video. It's released every week by Thursday, no longer than 20 minutes. It's easy, digestible, and doable. Remember, we are all busy, and I want to give you the things and get out. I want to give you the things, teach you the things, and allow you time to do them. In order to implement what I'm teaching, you're probably going to need to commit to about 2 to 3 hours per week if you want to stay on these videos. And there is a monthly theme to my videos, so there is no crazy madness. I am doing this in a very distinct theme that is going to build your funnel. And there also will be a live monthly Q&A. Live monthly Q&A that you can ask me any questions about the monthly theme. So here's what we're learning in April, because this is when this stuff drops. This stuff drops in April. This is when we start. April, you are going to learn about opt-ins, how to create the perfect opt-in for your audience. What does that look like? What options are for opt-ins? May, we're going to talk about lead pages and how to connect your lead page to your email list. In June, we're going to talk about Instagram growth. In July, we're going to talk about email marketing and ConvertKit. May, we're also going to talk about ConvertKit because we're going to need to get that email list set up. In August, we're going to talk about attraction branding. In September, we're going to talk about sales funnels. In October, we're going to talk about sales funnels 2.0. My assistant also missed the decimal on that. Sales funnels 2.0, because sales funnels are so key. So listen to this. If you join today, by end of October, you are going to have a running and working sales funnel that has momentum. If you join today, by the end of May, you're going to have an opt-in, a lead page, and an email list ready to go for your Instagram shoutouts that we are going to cover again in June. In November, we're going to talk more about ConvertKit and getting the most from your list, because there's a lot going on in ConvertKit. There's a lot of awesome ways to target people that are on your list based on what they click, what they like, what they've already purchased. There's some really cool features that you can use in ConvertKit that you can figure out how to get the most out of your list and how to give your prospects and leads what they want. And then in December, we're going to talk about webinars that sell, which is what this is. I'm going to teach you how to do what I'm doing right now. So I want you to join, I invite you to join us to be a founding member today. Content starts to drop the first week in April. So here's the deal, guys. I want you to dream big. I'm going to just stop my, there we go. Hi guys. So I want you to dream big here. So the Instagram shoutouts, the paid Instagram shoutouts is just the iceberg. The Instagram shoutouts is just the iceberg. That is just the tip of what you need to know in order to create a more automated sales funnel. Because if you do the Instagram shoutouts, you need to send someone somewhere. You need to have the right branding so that people follow you, so that it's not just a wasted amount of money. I'm going to teach you all this. My focus for Tribe Marketing is email marketing, attraction branding, and Instagram. Yes, you can cancel anytime you want. If you don't love what's happening or you are not using the content, you can cancel anytime. Yes, it is a monthly fee. It is $16 per month. And when you, the call with you, If we take, yes, there is a call with me only if you upgrade to the annual option. Yes. Okay, so our Ariane says, if I'm just starting out with no real direction, would I need to figure things out first, or would this help? So in April, we're going to talk about opt-ins. And part of knowing what your opt-in is, or your free thing that you're offering to people, that you're promoting to people, is nailing down your niche. What is your niche? What are you offering? So absolutely, if you are not, if you are at the baseline, this is actually perfect, because then you don't have any of the old habits of what most network marketers do, which is this habit to incessively blast on Facebook messages or text message or Instagram DM. That is old school, guys. I want you to move away from that. Okay, Sam, send me an email at sarah@sarahTry.com and I will get you the link. Sorry, it's not working. I'm not sure. Maybe the 20 offers are gone. I don't know. I don't think it's updating though. Yay, Amy signed up. What's up, Amy? Shoot me. I'm excited. So for any of you guys that signed up, nothing is linked up yet. This is all like brand new and all new stuff, but I will get all of this linked up, and I am going to send you an email with how to get a part of the community, how to join Tribe Marketing, like in the Facebook group, and what to expect. If you signed up for the annual membership, you will get an email soon with a link to get on my calendar. Danny just joined. What's up, Danny? That's so exciting. So just to answer a few questions, yes, you can opt out anytime you want. The call with me is only if you upgrade to annual. Oh, Angela joined. Yes, awesome. What's up, Angie? I'm so excited. Angie, I think this is Angie Larocco. Yes, let's see. Yes, it is. So Angie actually has done some of my stuff based on a webinar I did a couple months ago, and has seen really exciting growth and success. So Angie, I'm super excited for you to join, because you are going to crush this, girlfriend. Let's see, what else? What other questions do we have? Does this require a lot of time each day? So here's the thing. You're going to get a weekly video on Thursday. So I'm going to drop this weekly video. It's going to be pre-recorded. So the video is pre-recorded, and I'm going to drop this video for you guys in the Facebook group. I think that's where I'm going to put it, in the Facebook group, or we'll have some sort of like content holder. I'm not exactly sure yet, but you get a 20-minute video each week that's going to teach you something that's in that monthly theme. And during that monthly theme, so that monthly theme is going to be a 4 or 5 part theme, depending on how many Thursdays there is. Okay, so you'll have 4 parts of that theme that are like all kind of work together congruently. In order to implement what I'm teaching in that 20-minute video, I'm going to say probably 2 to 3 hours per week. Okay, so 2 to 3 hours on top of what you're already doing. Now, you have a business already. You're already network marketing, most of you. So you are keeping the wheels on already. So I don't want to overwhelm you. That's what's so important and amazing about this, is that it's not overwhelming. Because when you buy an online program, it's like all at you at once, and it seems like this huge mountain to climb. Okay, I am going to be creating the content as I'm giving it to you guys. So number one, the content is going to be fresh and up to date. I'm not like creating all the content for the year now and just letting it automate. No, I'm going to be a very active part of this. And we are going to do a monthly Q&A live like this, probably on Facebook or here, where you can ask me anything about what's happening for that month, like the content for that month, where I get to answer your questions, and we can talk very specifically about your business. So if you want on that call, we can even do a call where you show me your landing page and I give you very specific help on how to make that landing page better. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to be very involved in this process. I want to teach you how to create a more automated system. That's what I'm passionate about. And that is what is going to make the difference in your network marketing business. That is what is going to set you apart from other network marketers in your business, in your industry. That's what sets you apart. And you know what that also does? Let's just dream bigger. That's my theme, is dream bigger and impact more. Let's just think even further. Let's think 5 years down, 10 years down the road. You promote a specific product right now, but does that mean that you're always going to do that? No, you want to brand yourself so that you can transition into other things. This is how you do this. This is the start of building an online brand and online presence so that you can build on top of what you want to do and build a brand for yourself so that maybe eventually you want to sell a course. Whether it's specifically about what you do in network marketing now, or maybe it's a course on how to put on makeup the right way and to fashion yourself the right way. Maybe it's a course on how to meal prep. Maybe it's a course on how to organize your closet. I don't know what it is. Maybe you want to launch that sometime. This is going to be the building blocks and give you the confidence to do that. I want you to dream bigger. Okay, bigger and bigger and bigger, and I want you to impact more people. Okay. um, Tamsin says, told myself I wouldn't buy another training until I was done with my last, but I'm doing this. Okay, so Tamsin, that is me. You saw the people that I've worked with. So this is what, like, we are perpetual learners. Like, we can't help ourselves but learn. We just can't. And when you surround yourself in this kind of community, and when you are being dripped content, when it is in this kind of format that I've literally been thinking on and brainstorming on for years. You guys, this is like years in the making. This is going to make the difference, because not only is it dripped and built on top of each other, but it is very much designed for network marketers. So welcome, Tamsin. Let's see. Can we opt up and get the call? Arian, if you want to, so if you bought the monthly, but you decided that you want to upgrade to annual, shoot me an email today. You can only do that through today, but yes, absolutely. Stacy signed up. What's up, girl? So excited. Stephanie signed up. So excited. Let's see. Manan signed up. Woohoo. Awesome. Okay. Marissa, I have not been doing Instagram ads. I just don't think that I don't know. I haven't really dabbled in it, but absolutely, if that's something that you guys have a need for, and we're going to talk about Instagram, I think it's scheduled in June. Maybe that's something that I touch on is Instagram ads. Absolutely. Okay, Anna is signed up. This is so exciting. Let's see. She says, couldn't do the year at this time, but I believe in you. Awesome. Beautiful, Anna. So you know what I need to do, guys, is I need to do some sort of upgrade to annual, even for my founding members. So if you do decide to upgrade to annual today, shoot me an email, but maybe I'll offer something in the future also. We can figure something out. Danielle signed up. What's up, Danielle? Awesome. Amanda signed up for the annual membership. Yeah, girl, you and I are going to be talking soon. Awesome. Okay, guys. So Sam, if you're still having trouble processing your payment, shoot me an email. Okay. Jennifer's in. So excited, you guys. I'm so excited. So offer ends when this webinar ends, unless you're having technical difficulties getting to that link. Shoot me an email ASAP so I can get you that stuff. But you guys, thanks so much for being on. I hope you took a lot away, and I hope you're excited to build on this knowledge of Instagram shout outs and to create a more automated system for yourself. But you have to promise me that you will commit and execute and do, because this cannot work without you. I can teach you all the things. I know all the things. I know them all. I know how to do all of this, but you have to do the work. Yes. You can do this. You can do this. I can be your guide, and you can do this. And you can have this beautiful, booming business that you love, that brings the fun back into all of this. So you're not spending countless hours on your freaking phone messaging people and being frustrated with the conversations that aren't going anywhere. We're changing the game, and you guys are my founding members. You guys are going to be my testimonials so that we can keep doing this for people. And when you get this, then you're going to teach your team this, and you're going to get your team part of Tribe Marketing. We are all going to just do things, and we are going to take over, and we are going to build a freaking business. We're going to have epic success in 2017, y'all. I'm super excited. I'm committed to you. I believe in you. And I just can't wait. Thank you, Beth. Sam got in. Welcome, Sam. Shelly, welcome. Amy promises that she's committed. Awesome, Amy. Okay, guys, I can't wait to meet you in the Facebook group. You'll be getting an email from me this week. So thank you so much. We'll see all you guys very soon. Bye-bye.